Hi guys, I'm John Samson. I'm here with my band. I'm part of my band. This is Crooked Run. This here is Mr. Ronnie Went, Mr. Wayne Cox, fiddle player and our harmonica player. We are a band based out of the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. We travel just about anywhere we can to play and perform. We do a different alternative style of country mixed with funk, blues, bluegrass, and hip-hop. And you mix it all together, and Nashville calls it Hick-Hop. So we kind of call it a little alternate country version of country, funk, hip-hop. I guess I first became interested in music when I was a kid. I heard my dad whistle and hum all the time. And when I was a young buck, I was about 4 years old, my dad taught me a song that he had wrote. It was a gospel song. I remember it very well. I was 4 at the time. And that Sunday in church, I got up in front of everybody and I sang it. And when I came back over and sat down beside my dad, he put his hand on my back and told me he was proud of me. That was the first time my dad ever said he was proud of me. So that's kind of what got my interest peaked in music. As far as performance experience, Ronnie and I started off, I guess, pretty much almost like an open mic set at a local place in Harrisonburg, Virginia, our hometown. And it kind of grew from there. We've played as far as Sonoya, Georgia together at Zach Brown's place at Southern Ground Social Club. Yeah. Right. And got to perform for them guys. That was awesome. We've went as far as to play with a national television program with Virginia Dream Center Stage, which is also another hometown television program back home in Harrisonburg. Let's see, where else have we been, man?
Nashville.
Nashville. We've recorded in Nashville. Now Richmond.
Richmond, yeah. So we've been getting around.
Yeah. The writing process is awesome. You cannot define it. You can't label it. You can't put it in a category and mechanicalize it. You get an idea like a brain fart and it just falls out of your head sometimes. And other times, like my good friend here, Mr. Riney, he'll call me up and say, Sammy, John, I got an idea for a song. What do you think about this? And I'll chew on it for a couple days and something will hit me and I'll sit down with my pen and my paper and my flat top, whether I'm at my kitchen table or in the bathroom sitting on the tub, and next thing you know, out comes another song.
John has a unique ability to write songs with beautiful melodies, so it's pretty easy for me to follow with a harmonica. And I normally play to his music, to his style of music and his voice along with it, without going out of the box per se. And it's pretty interesting. I have a lot of fun with it.
What about you, Wayne?
I guess I'm the one who does go out of the box because trying to put a fiddle to some of your music can be a bit challenging, but I would say for the most part, I mean, I'm more the music side of it. You come to me with what you got an idea for.
One thing I like about your style, though, is the way that you can follow the melody. Wayne's a humble fiddle player, but he's awesome, and he's one of those guys that follows the vocal melody, so when he gets his time to shine, it's always nice to have something to complement the vocal melody. The stuff that we've gotten a little bit of popularity from with the hip-hop stuff and the funk music in Nashville, I would say of that, probably Like the River Loves the Rain is one of my favorite as far as that genre goes, but I write several different styles and genres of country music, so I'd have to say if it was my favorite, it would probably be A Life Worth Fighting For, which is a song I wrote for a soldier who's my brother-in-law, James Smith. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, yeah, that would probably be my favorite. You know, how do you put it into words that you trip and fall into a cool song? And I think when you stop trying to put limits and requirements on certain genres or styles of music and you just let the song come out as you feel it as a songwriter, it doesn't matter if it comes out blues, if it comes out bluegrass, or if it comes out funk, or if it's got a little rap part in it. It could be called hick-hop or hip-hop. For me, it was a song called Funk in the Country. It just tripped and fell into my head one day, and I sit down and I thought outside the box. I didn't try to follow any guidelines as far as country music or blues or rock, and I just let the song come out and breathe. And I ended up with a pretty cool, neat song. And then, some time later, some things happened, and somebody heard that song that was somebody in the music industry and said, hey, you got any more of these? And I said, well, sure. And so I went home and I said, okay, well, let's see if I think outside the box and I don't try to lock myself into one genre or style of music. Let's see what I can come up with. And next thing you know, I'd written a whole album. So that's how I tripped and fell into hip-hop funk, or country hip-hop funk. I think there's no limit on it, but I think that being successful at something is always working towards your dream and your goal. If your dream is to sit at home at a kitchen table with a $50 guitar from the pawn shop and write songs, and you're happy with that, then you've succeeded at what you want to do. If you want to touch people's lives and take your music as far as you can before you're gone in this life, and leave a mark on as many people as you can and touch them with your music, then I think there's no ultimate level of success. It's just a journey that you have to keep pushing on every single day and work harder than anybody else around you, if that's what you want to do. And for me, I think we're all kind of at the same level there, where I feel that I'm successful with what I do, but I'm not as far as I want to go yet. What about you?
It's a challenge. Like you said, every day is a challenge when playing music. And for me, putting a smile on your face, if I can see you out in the crowd and we're playing music and you're tapping your foot or you're up on a dance floor dancing and you got a smile on your face, and I've done my job. And that's what it's all about in playing music. And as long as you play it and play it well and people appreciate it, it's hard to describe. It's a great feeling.
Success.
Yeah, that is
What
success.
about you, Wayne?
I think when I started playing fiddle, it was I was not really out to create a new style of playing, but it kind of happened. I guess they say ignorance is bliss, and a lot of things that I ended up playing the way I ended up playing was because I didn't have someone to teach me a certain style. And
I heard you got to open for a big national act.
yeah, I did get to open for Gene Watson. And
How'd that come about?
That came about because of you. No, I think when my style of fiddle is when I get it to be in a demand, it's not perfected yet, but it's coming along, and I'm glad I can use it to help you out.
Awesome.
But I guess that's when I'll feel successful.
All right, I'll start with the simple ones, and the main one that got me here, Reverb Nation. John Samson at Reverb Nation. We're also on Facebook, John Samson Music. You can look us up through there. Of course, we're on Spotify, iTunes, there's like 30 different music sites. I don't even know all of them. But that's a good place to start. You can also look up CMG Records out of Nashville with Mr. Stephen Riley and the guys down there that's been helping me out with CMG Records. That's another place you can find us in our music. We just released EP 6-pack. We recorded in Nashville with CMG Records and the folks from V2 Productions and Studio 526. It is called The Devil's Shotgun. You can pick it up for $6 or $1 a pop on John Samson Music or Reverb Nation, and look for our upcoming physical full album. It's called Barefoot and Dirty. We have a spring 2016 release with a couple more music videos with that coming as well.